trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game or even the courage. We live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, you ruin the vibes and sucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And he's going to beat this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First and 10, looking to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. That's completed to the right. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Rolling left, buying some time, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go! Viking 18. Cougar 19.
He brings it in and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's got it, it's in close. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front that gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Jenkins. He won't be able to get past the line and very quickly block. They're facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Sanders now on 3rd down. Caught by his running back, Judkins. He's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Downfield to DK. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He's looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt bites deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7.
Okay, ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. A little bit of screen pass for Judkins. And this one doesn't go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Looking to return from the 29. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down at the 42.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That's not the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Let's go. Bronco and Panther 11.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
14. Browns nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. Hey, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And this one is launched downfield. That's cut at the 25. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
19, 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go street, 19, 18. Let's go.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
Brought down back at the 32.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Hey. 70, Wolf.
Sanders going to look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Bronco 80.
Motioning the tight end left. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Fits it through the middle. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Ready? 19.
Sanders setting the pass. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
65, Buffalo 18.
Going again here, Sanders sends this to the end zone. And it's brought in, touchdown Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 60, 60.
Back now, pressure coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Line up the design keeper. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Tracking 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Looking slant route complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 29-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos.
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. Short pickup to their own 31. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's his running back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left, big game downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, Judkins. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Third and long here for Sanders. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 19.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he drives that play backward on a gain of 4. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All set to go now from the 35. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Trying again on second and 10. Getting out to his left. Oh, back across his body, taking a shot. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready! Crack all 80! 19 tight! 19 tight! Ready,
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Trap 60! Crack all 80! 18, Rattler, 18,
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 35-yard line.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs them up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 11, mighty. 180. 180, shot.
They'll run here following the penalty. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Looking quickly here.
12.
Brings up 3rd down.
11. 11, Thomas. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. Dot.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
11, 12.
1st and 10 at the
11,
15-yard
Thomas.
line.
Dot.
Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Working quickly here.
11.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the Browns' 20.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Big 13. Big 13. Dot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash.
A 33-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for in the call sheet.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Play action, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
19, 18. Check, man. Check. Hurts. Hurts. Right there, hurts. Go check. Go check. Wrap ball 80. Let go.
From the pistol, here's Jenkins. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That's set. This is 3rd and 5.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer.
With Sanders out of the pistol. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, take. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Caught, nice game left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11, 11. 11 Mighty. 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Downfield to DK. He takes it down to the 33. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
On 1, ready?
1st down now, ball at the 33.
11, 11, 11. 12. 180. Stop.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's caught at the 4. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
11 MT, take.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
12, 12. Get set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. Jefferson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's the Browns' first down.
Let's go now. Left thing, 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals making a 24-point ball game.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. And they pick him off again. Picked out by Fred Warner. And the Bengals have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And he sails that one over the end zone. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
To the air on 3rd and long. He didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs vertical.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to throw it. He's got it, but a long ways from the 1st. And this surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Brock. A few points left out there potentially as they turn it over on downs. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the screen pass for Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
MT, tape.
Burrow on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Can. 11. 11.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And he's got it, it's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Look at that power, deep left side. And they pick him off again! Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
12. Don. 11, Thomas. Don.
Burrow to the air now. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Browns 21.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Cook calls it in. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing is Burrow. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Right, 80.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals keep running away with this. Well, as they drive forward to win right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Charger, 19 Charger. Come on. Hit. 19, kick, go.
From the red zone on 1st. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
1, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot! 11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. Shot!
They're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
11, 11, 11. Shot!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds Mims. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go, here we go. Shot!
On 1st down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
Off line, ready? Let's get set. Shot! 12, 12, 12. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. Shot!
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown! The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot!
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. Along the sideline past midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 20.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. On the move, headed right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
50 Eagles! 50 Eagles! Like 18, pioneer! Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
On target here to Njoku. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Looking inside the red zone. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
12. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Trying to set this up quick.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
Burrow now on 1st down. He put everything he had into this one. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready up.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Warrior 70. 18. Rattler 18.
Here he goes. 1 final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over.